I got married at 19. 6 months later, Diane and I, wanting to get away from Baton Rouge, dropped out of college, packed everything we could carry onto a jet plane, and moved to Los Angeles. We picked LA because it had a lot of karate schools, something I had begun to study. And I had some relatives in La Puente and Newport Beach. Not that we were ever going to see them, or at least not likely. But they gave us an anchor. So there we were, driving a rented Volkswagen, living in a ratty, noisy little apartment in a 3-story building full of ratty, noisy little apartments, where the harbor and the Hollywood freeways came together. Now in those days, the freeways had names. Now they just have numbers. You can look those up if you really need to know. But where they meet, they noisy. Anyway, we were 5 months pregnant, and I had found a job. Since that would leave my bride at home alone in a ratty, noisy little apartment with no TV, no phone, only a radio, we decided to get a kitten to keep her company. Well, she decided, and I went along, which pretty much defined our marriage from then on, and that was fine by me. She was smarter than I was. I had married up, and I knew it. We spotted an ad in the newspaper for somebody giving away kittens. I can't remember where it was, Glendale maybe, Pasadena, someplace with a trailer park. We drove there, found the trailer park full of kittens. Well, maybe the trailer park wasn't full of kittens, but one trailer was full, and we found a little orange kitty about 10 weeks old. We headed home, me driving, Diane with a purring little kitty on her lap, and life was good. And of a moment, life was not quite so good. Kitty, whose official name I can't remember, had a sudden, malignant, malevolent, explosive diarrhea. I'm talking spew here. Full-on, liquidy crapola. Diane screamed. Summer in L.A., driving down the freeway at 70 miles an hour, windows down. You can do that then. And everybody did. Smog pouring in. She grabbed the kitty and shoved it out the window, where it continued to spray a shitstorm all along the side of the Volkswagen as we rolled along. I mean, it was L.A., where everybody had seen everything, but still, an orange kitten painting the side of a Volkswagen Bug on the freeway, that's not something you see every day. Steve, help, what do I do? Ah! I was no help. I was laughing so hard I couldn't see the road for the tears. I was pounding the steering wheel. Ah! Stop laughing, help me. Which is how we came to briefly own a cat whose default name from then on was Shitty Kitty. Now, here's the briefly part. There were no pets allowed in the ratty, noisy little apartment. We didn't know that. We got caught, and we had to give Shitty Kitty to one of my coworkers, who fortunately was looking for a cat. I didn't tell him the story. But I hope Shitty Kitty had a good life, for she certainly brought much joy into mine.